Let's get food specific now, shall we? Talk some staples, the packaged good names in particular. They've gotten hammered this year. For instance, J.M. Smucker's already down 28%. McCormick and Kellanova, best name ever, down about 20%. But BofA is getting bullish, saying the pieces are in place for stabilization in the first half of next year. Here now with the names that are best positioned is Peter Galbo. He's food and beverage analyst at Bank of America Securities. Great to have you here. Thank you for joining me.
Thanks, Kelly, for having me.
This is like the most exciting category of the moment. So where do you see things getting worse? I mentioned soup and cereals, and we really haven't seen any deflation yet in those categories. Should we expect it to be coming?
So I don't think you're going to see outright deflation. I think we're still at a point where you're seeing some disinflation, and that's what we talked about kind of in the note from last week. I do think that what we're seeing out of the packaged food companies is a ramp in promotions, particularly going into the fourth quarter and into the holiday season. So you'll see a bit more merchandising activity. That could be displays at the end of the aisle, maybe a couple of deals here and there, but not expecting any outright deflation.
We never want to expect deflation because it's like catastrophic to these categories. They're not supposed to experience it. They're supposed to be steady Eddie price gainers. But then you saw this big surge and a consumer who seems to be pushing back. Is there any other form that pushback could take? We've talked about shrinkflation. Are there other ways that companies can manage through this? Yeah,
I think at this point, what we're seeing, there are a couple of deflationary categories. So if you think about where the shopper is moving, and some of our work has suggested that the turns on a shopping cart are actually down about 20% in the center of the store as people are pushing out to the perimeter. So think about the meat case. I know Steve was just talking about egg prices, right, that are now kind of down off of their massive highs. We're seeing that consumer kind of move the basket towards the perimeter of the store where there is some outright deflation. And I think that's why you're still seeing some of the volume challenges in those center of the store categories, whether that be soup, cereal, frozen meals.
So you can literally count the shopping cart. Wait, does somebody go in the store and count these things?
So there are some data sources out there that track this stuff. Yeah.
Next thing you know, shopping carts will have like an RFID tag attached to them or something. You have a buy on Kraft Heinz, McKesson as well, I think. What are some categories that you think are better positioned to weather this storm?
Yeah, I think, for Kraft Heinz in particular, where we've been more bullish, that's okay.
Not the drug distributor.
What we're seeing is that Kraft took a more conservative approach to recovery and some of these volume trends we've been talking about, maybe than some of the peers. They've been more open with investors about some of the impacts from lower SNAP benefits that a lot of consumers have been seeing. And so they've positioned themselves, I think, in a place where, if the recovery does happen across the group, they've at least been most forthright about it relative maybe to some of their peers. As we get into the holiday season as well, it's going to be particularly important for a company like Kraft and McCormick, who do a lot of their seasonal offerings in the fourth quarter. If they are starting to merchandise more, if you're buying your, French's crispy onions for your green bean casserole for tomorrow, you're going to see those deals go into place. And then as we get into the December holidays as well.
I just think this is also fun to keep in mind when I will be doing some last minute shopping. I know my viewers are much more diligent than I. On the Kraft Heinz point as well, another analyst was suggesting they could benefit from kind of the GLP-1 changes that we're seeing because they have more of a protein mix, even things like hot dogs and cream cheese. I don't know if you buy into that, but maybe it could be a tailwind.
Yeah, so we've done a lot of work on the GLP-1, thesis, and it's evolving, right? There's going to be a lot of discussions about this tomorrow around the dinner table. Hopefully everybody goes out for their turkey trot beforehand, and we don't have to have the discussion in full.
You don't need to. You just take the drug.
So I do think, look, there's different ways that people are trying to express that view at this point. And first, it felt like it was just an onslaught onto all of the packaged food companies, kind of not differentiating at all. I think as this has evolved a little bit more and some of the studies have come out, people have looked for opportunities, whether that be in protein or less carb-rich environments, and saying, okay, will these be bigger beneficiaries down the road? It's still too early to tell. We're talking about less than 1% of the population. Maybe we get to 10% by the end of the decade, but even that could be, a stretch.